Bam! Bam! Yo, 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 yo! Hey, finally only 10, hey, almost on time. 10 minutes off. Almost, huh? Almost. Let me take a sippy real quick. Alright, I feel like the camera's a little scuffed today. And I don't really want to mess with it because when I mess with my camera, bad things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like this, is this looking forward? I think it's looking forward. Let me move it over just like a tad. Yeah, there we go. Sure, I didn't really change it at all, but yes, hello and hello everybody. Welcome. Today we're playing Cooking Companions. I just want to get straight into it. I just wanted to start the stream a while I get everything figured out for it, because I don't know if it's gonna have an unskippable cutscene or what it's gonna have about it. So it's better safe than sorry, no? Man, tired. Okay. So let me throw on Cooking Companions. It's probably gonna be super loud whenever the audio actually comes on, but let's see. I want to see if it'll like embiggen, or if I need to manually do that. Dear Dream Studios. You can hear it through my mic. I'm so sorry for what I put you through. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I put you through. And I'm sorry what I put myself through. Okay. Alright. Does that sound better? I'm gonna have to go into the VOD manually. On at least on YouTube I can do that. Of course my phone rings. Okay. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're Joe back. Sorry about that. Sorry about the absolute torture I just put your ears through. Hold on, let me just make sure, or let me just go to YouTube. This probably breaks it every time, but I don't really care. Let me do something real quick. Let me sounds. I gotta open my sound mixer settings so I can. Sounds alright to me. If it's too loud, let me know, but sounds fine to me. So, let's do an actual intro now. Let me get some water real quick first. I need to drink water. I need to start. My goal today is to drink at least 1 bottle of water during the stream. Oh, hello. Let me make a clear-cut YouTube intro. Or let me just make like a proper intro in general. Cause I feel like just going, hey guys, welcome to my live stream. That didn't really work out very well. So, I like to clap whenever I start my stream. Hello everybody and welcome to the Mutter2 channel, or Mutter2 2 channel, depending on when you're watching this. And today we're playing Cooking Companions. Yeah, it's like a horror visual, it's a visual novel horror game. That's like a dating sim. Did not know it was a dating sim when I scheduled this stream, or scheduled it. Yeah, scheduled the stream. So, news to me. Oh, get off my screen. What are you? Get out of my screen. Yeah, sorry, I had to be a little performative there, but you know how it be. Yeah, so did not know this was a cooking stream, or I knew it was a cooking game. I did not know that it was a dating sim. Knew it was a horror game, didn't know it was a dating sim. So, Cooking Companions. Is this just, oh, is this all like, oh, they only got a gallery? Alright, well, I guess we'll get straight into it, huh? Because I don't think there's really anything else that needs to be spoken about. Other than the fact that this is a horror game, like I said. So be careful if you're not a horror. Like, I know that it's one of those cutesy looking games that gets horror really fast, but gets scary real fast. But this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Take this warning. Right? Don't blame me if you get jump scared. Right? Especially the easily disturbed bit. I'd assume the category is on Twitch, so I'd assume I can stream it on Twitch. And there's no Twitch safe option, so let's lock in. This game may potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. This is Gregor. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Maria. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Maria from dying due to this dust. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. She's not dead yet, Pig-Squeak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be a treasure up here. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. Edible foods, we're in good hands. I think the slime molds would be the most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? Yeah, I could figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. That will be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is... Anatoly! Oh yeah, sorry, Maria. Got carried away again. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we could always eat some of the food we brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chum. Hey, Anatoly and Maria are getting the food. Gregor's gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated a chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try your cooking. All right, everyone. Let's go to work when there's still sunlight. Later. Maria, Anatoly, Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. To save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Ah, well, it's always good to save a lot in games like this. This menu will allow you to adjust volumes, volume levels, or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. Excuse me. Do you have any experience making meals? Or wind on the chopping block. Can you see that? It might be a little small. Of course. That's so. Looking at you, I'd think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning, right? It looks like Karen will remember that. Anyway, I'm going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts looking at the books. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Oh, I want to search the cupboards. The first cupboards are empty, and Anatoly must have put the supplies elsewhere. There's nothing but cobwebs back there. Thankfully, no spiders. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Cupboard again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Underneath the sink, you found a dead mouse. This would be a great gift to give to Karen. Add the dead mouse to your inventory. Back in the cupboard. No, I want the dead mouse. Letter L engraved in the left side of the cupboard. What a fitting gravestone for the mouse. Oh! The firewood. Behind the wood pile. You look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. The Norway spruce won't burn as well as oak logs. These would be useless during a snowstorm. Logs are less dense, won't fill the cabin with a heavy smell. Perfect when you want to smell a good meal. Aren't anywhere near here. You check the drawer above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Dead mouse from what to eat? No. Me? Yeah, I would never eat a dead mouse. Raw. But I'm opening. Dude. My speak language is not working today. I must not have slept well last night. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. You know, I've always wanted to try, like, various creatures. Kinda got a basic palette right now. Looking to expand. You check the drawer above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might. It's time! It's time! Trumpet, sound off! Never fear, I'm in it here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. I don't know, what would fox taste like? Does fox taste like chicken, or is it more like a... Like what is fox? Whatever fox tastes like. Rosemary, raspberry! Potato? Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. We're the Chompettes! Why talk with those boring humans? All they give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Chompette recipes. Click them all, you become a 5-star chef. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. I should save the game right now. A lot's happened. Saving. By that I mean I talked to... I'm hallucinating. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roast eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat free. Your first recipe. Where did we go? Oh, you found your first recipe. Save game? Just come to the door. Jump it! Let's move out! Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only slightly. Hey, did you find the supplies? Shake your head. Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. Tastes like monster. What are you? So, tastes like monster. What are you? You got the emergency supplies. Oh, there you go. Tastes like monster. The model's like supposed to be a kitsune, right? Shape-shifting mythical creature of old, you know, legend and all that. I'm a few inches away from just dousing myself in this bottle of water right now because I am having a day of it. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, a vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Cannibalism, you meant you would taste like monster? Oh wait, would I taste like? That's a funny thing to bring up out of context. That's a funny thing to say out of context, even. Tastes like monster energy? Did I say I would taste like monster? Yo, I'm off it, dude. I don't drink monster. I don't drink monster energy. Honestly, I think if you were to eat me, I'd taste like root beer. I drink so much root beer. It's concerning. But it's got no caffeine because it's mug, so. You know? Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you'd cook it for about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mixed in some flour, salt, and pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild squirrels. Swirl. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. But Maria spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. Yeah. That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. 160? Don't worry, Maria. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah, I was gonna sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Maria. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll use a rocking chair. Just in case any of them sleep on the couch, I'll sleep with one eye open. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Sweet dreams, Shump. Sweet dreams, Shump. Turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. It tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. Yay, well done. Yay! You set the table and asked everyone to dig in. I'm sorry, it's not often I see anime characters from the front. And just like this is kind of drawing my attention. It's hard to make anime characters look good straight on, but like, dude. I feel like the eyes are just an inch too far apart. Anyway, oh wow, that smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland, is it? Karen! Tastes like every other vegetable stew. So generic. Probably use some meat next time. Gross. For a side dish, we could make some bread to utilize the Fragrera Vesca, commonly known as strawberries, for jam. Bro, you're not using the scientific name for strawberries over strawberries. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. I'm gonna wake up tied up by the talking vegetables. Sitting in a pot. In a cauldron even. Hey, yep. How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour till dawn. Will you two quiet down? I'm trying to sleep over here. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. They didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start in gathering food. It's too early for this. Gregor, did you see any spiders? Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? It was a small one in the bathroom. Duh. Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Maria turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Maria. Let's find more than wild sorrel tonight or today. Yeah. If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What is with you and me? What is with you and me, big guy? Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. No, I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. What is this? Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a skip to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompets to keep you company. Each day you'll be asked to explore different parts of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Look around the bedroom, go to the basement. This music's nice. Let's look around the bathroom. I'm curious. Ooh. Yep, it's a bathroom. Toilet, bathtub, and a cabinet underneath the sink. Open the cabinet? Yeah. You peer into the cabinet. Oh, you found a spider. It's pretty small, but really hairy. Far too gross to even squish. There's a note buried in the spider web. Good day. We have received a fair number of complaints from Ruslana Ulrich over your harassment of her nephew, Marco. Ruslana alleges that you have been frightening him and are causing a public disturbance when traveling into town. Her list of complaints is as follows. Erratic shuffling, sneering at Marco in an attempt to intimidate or frighten, babbling incoherently. We understand that this is by no means illegal, but humbly request that you stop immediately. Failure to do so will result in an in-person meeting to discuss. Thank you for your time, Leonard Casimirs. You take the complaint letter with you. Shut the cabinet. Oh, I found it. You found all of the hidden notes? What? What else do you want to check out? The black markings. I want to check out the rat hole. Let's look into the mirror. You get ready to look at your reflection in the mirror. Nah. No thank you. Hard pass. Nope. No. Not a chance. Not today. No thanks. Nah. No. That's funny. Sorry. No. Never. Oh. The water isn't coming out. Oh well. Okay. No chance. Okay. Inspect the black markings. Doesn't look like black mold. Must be residue from some old liquids. The others should be coming back any minute now. You leave the bathroom to go greet them. We are back! Knock it off, Maria. It's pretty rare to see. It's pretty rare to be scared of blood. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of it? Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. May I laugh so hard that your ears ring. Tears are rolling down Maria's cheeks. He's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop her from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. He found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of species here. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough food for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. Takes you a while, but you decided on your specialty, cabbage rolls. First, bring a large pot of water to a boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so that they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with liquid. I cook cabbage rolls. Maria looks optimistic, Karen looks skeptical, Anatoly looks curious, and Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. Yeah! That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable too tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. It really was something special. Thanks again for cooking. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. That's kind of messed up. Dishes can wait. Everyone goes to bed full and happy. You fall asleep instantly. Tomorrow will be another great day. But we gotta talk about the chomp. We gotta talk to the chompettes today, I think. Unless it gives me a different selection of things to do. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Again, Gregor? Can't you let us sleep, Ed? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are coming. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? Thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor is also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. Really think it'll flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. So there's a possibility, so can't hurt but be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Anatoly. Let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few more minutes and I'll plot our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Maria and Karen are still hanging around. Can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose widely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Personally, I'm a fan of Karen so far. So let's talk to Karen. I like the long braid. Hey, this paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? Extremely brutal. Oh really? You have to share the details with me later, okay? Karen will not be able to stomach your stories, but you still agree you'll tell her the details later. Karen will definitely remember that. Your relationship is stronger. Yay! You hear a shout from the other room. Uh-oh. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright everyone, we'll have our route now. We have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. The group leaves, determined as ever. You'll have the cabin all to yourself. What? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Oh, they're upset I didn't talk to them yesterday. Oh, radio. What's going on with that radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did someone leave this radio here? Looks newer than anything you've ever seen, than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. Got this strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? I would like to inspect the kitchen. You have nothing better to do, so you decide to talk to the Chompettes. You let me talk to my friends. Cabbage! Oh, is that all? What did I learn? What ancient knowledge? Hello, good to see you again. Thought you abandoned us. Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make the meals you enjoy so much. Raspberry. No thanks. Nice vegetable stew? Gross. You already stunk up the cabbage last night. Spare us a repeat. Onion. No one smells as bad as you, Stinky. Almost. Aren't you gonna give them a recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey, ever notice those 4 humans don't give you any recipes? Shrug. They're monsters. That's why you should spend more time with us. Right? Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today. Make the kitchen smell nice afterwards, and it will impress dinner guests. Borscht. Found another unlockable recipe. Don't burn down the cabin making it, okay? You nod. Don't be a stranger. Chompettes, move out. Shut the drawer and wait for the others to return back. Maria's back early today. Oh. So many people, so many things, so many notifications. Wait, what? Hey! I got a package coming and it just arrived in the US. Nice. Sorry, log back in. Maria's back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Anatoly found more berries.
and nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food here, even with remaining to last if we get stuck here. Maria seemed disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening?
You nod.
Thank you. You've done such a great job with the meals so far.
What was that grin? What was that grin right there?
You're very sweet.
Is Maria blushing a little bit? Maria will remember that. Your relationship is stronger.
Maybe you can teach me to cook sometimes?
You nod.
Looking forward to it. You could hold cooking classes here
someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries.
Jam is so bland without any sugar, though. Do you have any?
Shake your head sadly.
Yikes.
Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
I'm not smiling for you, Gregor.
You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, and even a little purple poking out.
Red sky at night. A sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning.
So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow. That's awesome. Big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Beautiful area. You could even see snow at the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying cat. You look from person to person, trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Maria.
Maria. I'd recognize that sound from anywhere.
Yeah. Guilty. Maria looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have at least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Maria's face lights up.
I got it. Is it hunger?
Correct.
That was my guess.
So what's on the menu tonight, Chief? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. Hey, crumby situation. Yikes. Cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread is a little tough.
Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
This homemade jam is to die for. Sorry.
No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks.
Maria. Everyone laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal. But it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Don't tell me this is going to be turned into like a hunger management. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something has been clinging to your back for days. You try to see it in a mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. It won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the hour. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your back in cool water. It doesn't work. It cuts deeper into your back, causing the river to run red. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall backwards. Push yourself to the bottom, trying to submerge the creature shredding your back. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically. Plunging your head beneath the water, you let the current take you downstream. You give up trying to swim to the shore. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the waters. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh.
Well, that's fun, ain't it?
Well, if that ain't just a hoot and a holler. Just a dream, right? Wake up! Sorry, you're making strange noises in your sleep.
What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up?
It woke me up. I tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud.
Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning.
Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed.
Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Oh, Karen's snoring is making the walls shake. You don't sleep a wink, opening your eyes when you hear Anatoly slamming the door. He sounds petrified.
I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today.
Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow?
You're no optimist, Karen.
Yeah? That's all Grigoria's going for him.
Heck. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Maria, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow?
I give it a 27% chance. Based on what?
I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels.
Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it earlier?
I couldn't make it past the cover.
Is that right?
Yes.
That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust?
How did you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow?
It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of...
Maria begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down.
Similar to where... so the first thing you need to understand...
minutes of explanation feels like hours. Look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Maria. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Maria finally wraps up her lecture, ending with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd.
Well, Maria, that was
awe-inspiring.
You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay.
I didn't understand a word of it.
Yeah.
Anatoly turns to you. No telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I believe in you.
Me too.
Wait, what? Looks like we'll have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. Pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. Sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Do I have to go to the cellar? You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check on the chompettes. Uh-oh. Hello. Don't worry, as leader of the chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. That big guy would try to eat me like an apple, so I definitely wouldn't tell him about us. Are your plans going awry? Your plans going awry. Got another cornbread classic for you. Do you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No. Her business is now toast. That one's a little stale. Do you know how raspberries milk were introduced? Tell her no. Raspberry milkshake. You had an audible groan. Cornbread teach you that one. Nope, wasting an entire day on it. Well, it's well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year. Of course. No, well, I'm here. I won't joke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about the closing joke, Bread. You're gonna do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rise or shine. Feast and famine.
Potato, I swear, repeat the line and we're locking you up again.
Life or death.
That's right. Chompettes, move out.
The Chompettes somehow manage to close the drawer on themselves. Bring the crusty bread and jam to the living room.
Come out, there's cannibalizing each other.
Karen stops as you bring in the food.
Took you long enough.
Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left in the mason jar of raspberry jam.
There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread.
Mold just unrefined penicillin, you'll be fine. Garrett is right.
What the heck is the matter with you?
You grip the knife tightly in your hand.
Think this is enough for 5 of us?
Well, wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left.
Rule's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning?
I'm no scientist, sorry.
Let's pick off as much mold as we can. Can't leave with the floodwaters,
So this will have to last us at least another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping the bread apart like a pack of wolves. Actually, technically, in bread, I do know this little fun factoid of bread. If a bread is so molded that it's starting to show on the outside, that means the inside has already been incredibly compromised. That means the bread is already spread throughout the whole of the bread. So you shouldn't eat moldy bread. I think, if I'm remembering right. Everyone grimly nods, ripping the bread apart like a pack of wolves. Grigor eats the biggest chunks of mold. Disgusting.
Thanks again.
Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had in Ukraine. Plenty of raid rudder outside, so at least won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, we should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it some time.
Anatoly, what makes you think that?
Well, what if the book said weather reports?
You're illiterate, so that's a lie.
Heck. Karen, I've seen him reading.
Who reads upside down?
What do you think? Yeah, he said he didn't make it past the cover, so I'm gonna go with Karen.
You're funny. Keep playing pretend, Anatoly.
Brutal, Karen.
Brutal, Karen.
I don't know.
I found an old picture book in the living room, Anatoly. Might be something more your speed.
Karen smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day.
Yeah. Sure.
Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later. Man, tired. I'm glad you called out Anatoly's bluff. You continue to impress. It's a shame Anatoly is sleeping in the same bedroom. Should have never shared it with him.
What if it was just me and you?
I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. You nod.
Well, we'll have to kick him out at some point, right? Oh, you have to tell me about that anatomization book in the bedroom. No, you have to tell me about that anatomization book in the bedroom. Really cool pictures in there.
Karen looks like she has a crush on you. What?
Let me know if you ever feel free for a lesson. Okay?
Karen looks very happy. You're definitely sure Karen will remember that. Hold on real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take 1 second. I wanna go grab an anti-acid real quick. Yeah, let me grab an anti-acid real quick. Trying to run out and grab it. You also have to. I am also gonna go take a leak while I chew and digest this, because I'm burping a lot and I shouldn't be that. With an anti-acid is that it's like is that kind of need a drink. You need to eat something with a drink. You need to eat it with a drink. That's what I meant to say. I do also have like a thing of cookies here that I kind of want to munch on soon. But I didn't actually have anything to eat yet today, so not just because I'm not hungry though. Anyway, let's lock in. Sorry about that. You are definitely sure Karen will remember that. Hey. So actually, I feel like this is gonna be more of a shorter game with how the relationship is increasing super fast. You go to sleep very hungry. Oh yeah, because I'd probably didn't eat any. Okay, we need to go to the basement today. You don't dream the entire night, but you do sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa. Whoa. Incredible. Impressive. Ugh. Wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower. Let's just skip today's meal. No. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What option do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Yo! Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. Yo! I'm sorry, I didn't know there was freaking storm coming that was gonna last more than a day, dude. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone moves to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Maria in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? I kind of want to talk. I kind of feel like Maria. See, I like Karen, but Maria's kind of interesting too. I kind of like Maria's kind of got that dead-eyed stare a little bit going on. Kind of want to talk. So I kind of want to talk with Maria. Let's talk with Maria. Oh, didn't hear you coming. Haha. I was just double checking if there was any food we might have missed, but I couldn't get this drawer open. You give it a try? You nod. Great. While you do that, I'm gonna go get some more reading done. You think Maria will remember that? I guess you're supposed to, like, strengthen a lot of relationships at, like, different times and stuff. Later. You pull open the drawer with all your might. Hey, Chompets, how you doing? Hello, is the thunderstorm keeping you up at night? You just need to roll with it. Raspberry whispers so quietly, you lean over to listen to her. We need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes. Anyway, please don't let the others see us. That's right, Raspberry. Part of being a Chompet is a secrecy. Wouldn't want those humans to hear our meetings now, would we? Shake your head. Good. Chompets, roll on out. You shut the drawer. Okay, so listen to Raspberry. Interesting. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. It won't stop. We're all doing great, just a little longer. I'm so hungry. Me too. Me too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Don't cook me up. Don't cook me up. Don't go cannibalistic. It's been 2 days. Your stomach is growling more. Wake up. I said, wake up. Listen to Raspberry. The rain falls nonstop again. Did you have anything to do with this? You don't answer her question. You're always thinking with your stomach, right? Reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left. At least I tried. I won't let this weigh on my conscience. Go back to sleep, monster. What? Forget about Raspberry's conversation. What do you mean by that? Oh, that's a quick save. Okay. Strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray. He keeps screaming at you, calling you names. So you show him how it's done. You lie down on the tray, make your body as flat as a board. Smile crawls across his face. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. Stench of burning hair fills your lungs. You see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, hello. Yo, Karen, I think I'm going a little nuts, so.
Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear Maria getting up. She looks petrified. I've been asleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. The storm was too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Grigor looks a little gaunt. Got a good look out the window. And? All I saw was rain. Great observation, Grigor. Great observation, Grigor. So hungry last night. Kept pacing around the bedroom. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? Looked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Fortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. Once the weather improves, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. Close to the nearest town. I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were riding after Grigor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Maria and Anatoly goes white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? Well, have to ride out the storm. Maria looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. We'll clean up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to different areas. Grigor's fake optimism is worrying, and Maria's having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Let's go with Maria. Listen, Grigor, I think he's trying to put on a strong front, but like at the same time, Maria looks more and more unstable. Oh, as time goes on. Is it dead? A little bit? Is it a little dead? Okay, we're back. There we go. Now we're back. Okay, dope. Yeah, I think that Grigor is putting on a strong front, but I also think he's stronger. I think Maria's not as strong. You know what I'm saying? She seems a little mentally unstable. It's cold over here. Stress Grigor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? Speaking to Maria, how the size of a person and fat content contributes to their temperature. Oh no, we're gonna talk about fat contents when we're starving? Yeah. Wish I was as big as Grigor. But to be honest, I'm happy with brains over brawn. You know what he wanted to do for a career? Maria does her best Grigor impression. Cut trees and sleep under the stars. How boring is that? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Maria blushes a little. Make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. Pretty sure Maria will remember that. The relationship is stronger. So what's up with her amulet? What's up with this thing right here? You thank Maria and get the others. What is this? Found like a reflective rainbow sticker on mine. Let me check. You call everyone together. They all look nervous. You can cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. Hungrily. Expecting the last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off of it. Everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all five of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers, chewing each bit a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews cautiously, slowly swallowing as he looks at the others. Maria nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Grigor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. He inhaled it. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving.
Oh, I bet Gregor stole some berries, huh? He still got some berries and he would have shared it with me, huh? Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. Nope. It's still flooding.
What are we gonna do?
Humans could live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right?
Actually, precipitation can occur more than 250 times in a year here.
Precipitation. But do you really think it will rain that long?
Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon?
Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Dot, 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 dot. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. You want to speak with Maria in the kitchen? Or Anatoly in the living room? Think it's said about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Oh, I can just be brooding and sad? Nah, let's speak with Maria again. Maria, we're kind of having a big old issue.
Hey.
Maria looks relieved to see you. Oh wow, that just instantly pops the relationships.
How are you holding up?
Better question, how are you holding up?
Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask.
Maria's looking at you intently. She gets a little closer to you.
I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I have to pick it out of the foods the others make. You respected that. Thank you.
Maria's looking at you with admiration.
I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again.
You're definitely sure Maria will remember that. Whoa, 5 stars. 5 hearts? You decide to check out the drawer again. Just potato? Oh no. Oh no. You ask Potato where the others are. They'll be back. They'll be back. They wanted to explore the labyrinth of tunnels around the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them or something worse. Oh? Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling Potato is telling the truth. You realize some drool is leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You'd just get deathly sick if you tried. From the look of you, you retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed every common sense measure for basic survival this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With floodwaters rising and no food now, I think it'd be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you'll survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. BMR equals 655 plus 4.35x weight in pounds plus 4.7x height in inches minus 4.7x age in years. Got it? For fun, let's try out something here. Maria. Using Harris-Benedict, she looks like she's 120 pounds, about 5 feet 5 inches, about 20 years old. Crunching the numbers, I think she'd need about 1,388 calories daily. But that's being abnormally stationary. She'd have to lay in bed all day and night just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being very active, let's say swimming through floodwaters, we need to multiply that 1,388 calories by 1.9. So now she needs 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly. Yeah. Everybody is in this game. Because we're kind of blocked in right now, so we kind of don't got any, kind of ate all the food. Been blocked in for like 3 days. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly. Which you didn't. I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully we'll never have to speak again. Okay? Shut the drawer, going over the numbers again. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Grigor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. But Maria. Just swim all the time near my house. I'd probably have the best chance of swimming through the flood waters. No, let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happened to your glasses, Anatoly. Blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but little guy, let me go. Grigor, sounds good to me. Hey, Karen. His arms are the longest. He's probably the best at climbing. No, that wouldn't be right. Grigor, let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones, so we need to find food or help. Or grabs a branch from the wood pile. Cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one. The shorts will go outside and search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Grigor cut the branch lengths. Pick the biggest. You watch the others intently. Will it be Grigor, Anatoly, Karen? Will it be... Looks like I've got the shortest. Maria. Maria. It's okay. It's okay. I wonder if that's a genuine chance thing or if she always goes first. I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I know what to look for. You swim until you can find higher ground and scout the area. Maybe you'll find fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, Grigor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Maria leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is, and then silence. Maria has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You have a strange dream. Oh, dead to me. Maria has left the cabin. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize. The other is a cabin guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel. And then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong you can't get her into the oven. Curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking to the coals. Feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal doors off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. One of them looks behind her, her eyes widening when she sees you. She's terrified. You've never been this angry in your entire life. You're gaining on them. They can't run forever. As you trample through the field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall downwards, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Fire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in the cold sweat. Oh. A week. It's been like what? I think it actually has been like 4 days without food now. Rationing for about a week now. Maria's not back. Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Maria. I believe in Maria. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen. How long? It's almost been a day since she left. Anatoly and Grigor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. Speaking of food, I am quite hungry. You should still be good. Been like 2 weeks, but someone needs to go look. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back. Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gore and Anatoly just nod in agreement. Let me devour this cookie real quick. Gloria and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Maria will make it back? You promise. Everyone retreats to a corner. What do you want to do today? I want to talk with Karen. Hey. 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 You don't have to lie to me. I know Marie's not coming back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I think the only one that would know that would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. Could have been a lifeguard. Such a good swimmer. Never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. Close the door softly. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Nobody else laughs, right? Okay, lock in. On your lock in. Oh, I'll be right back. Idle mud indeed. Idle mud indeed. I had to go bring in some groceries real quick. Hey. I had to go bring in some groceries real quick. So that's probably gonna take a second. So that's probably... Actually, let me just like, I think it's this button? I think maybe that'll give me some sort of marker there. I think I set that up. Oh, anyway, let me hydrate real quick. Hey, I'm almost finished with my bottle of water, which is my daily bottle of water. My daily bottle of water. Has been consumed. And I'm gonna crack open another one. Yummy, 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 yummy. Take it down with a root beer. They shouldn't skip it. So it's my happy time. Yeah, well, I mean, if you feel like I mean, streaming is like, hold on. I'm scattered. I'm so I'm locked. Normally I'm locked in. I'm not very locked in right now. I gotta settle back into the lock in. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I occupy your happy time. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, but like, don't force yourself to, you know, even if it is technically like happy time, you know, don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do, you know what I'm saying? Or you don't feel up to doing. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. You would too. So my Discord is completely muted. Yep. I mean, Discord can definitely be a bit of like a... Yeah, Discord can like... I don't know what it is about the Discord notification sound, but it's anxiety inducing. It's almost like an amber. It's almost amber alert level of like anxiety inducing. You know, side tangent. It is so irritating. And the only thing more irritating than the sound itself is when you're watching a YouTube video and you hear the sound. So you check your Discord, it's not even your Discord. They left that, they either put that sound in or left it there for no reason. And it's just every single time I watch a video and that happens, I always look at my Discord. It's like, oh, who added me or who messaged me or whatever. And it's always nobody. It's always nobody because this dumb video. Anyway, let's log back in for the third time. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Good night. Night. I really hope the audio comes back. Fall asleep quickly. But you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake up in a cold sweat in a completely different room. Oh no. Okay, the sound is good. I was slightly confused there. I was concerned for a minute. Oh no, am I? Oh. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Well, I have no other option. Alright. You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Your gore finally gets off the couch. Where did you? The three are looking at you, salivating. Take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small pieces. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Take a piece and immediately devour it. A downward spiral. You ate meat. Do you do you have any more of this? Explain how the meat is stored securely hidden so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Ugh. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. His taste is... Grigor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some. Left you some. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a piece from the plate, turning his back to the group as he eats it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. I'm going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Let's talk to Grigor. Hey, thanks for cooking that meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pangs. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I kind of appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. Really respected Maria's boundaries. Thank you. You smile. There's extra. Slip me a little more meat. Okay? Gregorio. Your relationship is stronger. Is this like a sort of thing where once your relationship hits 5, you eat them? Probably should have talked to Anatoly. Going to see how Anatoly's doing. Later. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Where do you want to check first? Under the floorboard. You notice a bone sticking out. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Looks a little loose. Far too weak to pull up that floorboard. Really be repaired. Definitely can't repair this yourself. Nobody's around for miles though. Closer at the hole. Found a small sock. Somebody's foot out there is probably cold. Oh, is that a kid's bone? Because a chicken bone, like it's similar in size and it's a small sock. Ugh. It's worthless. Why did you even pick it up? Under the beds. You look under both of the beds. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Like one of the hairs under the bed. It's long and red. Must be Karen's hair. Expect another piece of hair. Appears to be black. Anatoly? Nothing else to do down here. What's in the birdcage? There's nothing in the birdcage. It's completely empty. Birdcage is completely spotless. Did a bird ever go in there? No bird droppings or anything. You can tell from the outside of the cage that it's completely empty. Right? You observe that the cage is quite large. Maybe this isn't meant for birds? You look a little closer. You make out an E. But the letter to the left of it is scratched out. This clue seems worthless. So that's L-E? Inside the nightstand.
Onion!
Onion?
Don't be a crybaby, it's just me, Onion. She's just playing with some of the toys in this drawer. I'm far too old to enjoy these.
You're never too old for toys.
Anyway, need to attend a secret chompette meeting. Smell you later.
Onion bounces out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What's this? Oh, hidden note. Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the 4th victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. Take the bloody newspaper with you. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. They can never be satiated now.
We've waited long enough. What's for dinner?
Then you want to ration the meat better this time. No dinner.
Fine.
I understand.
I can wait. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it a night early. Fall asleep instantly. I'm going on the skillet. I'm gonna wake up on the skillet. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye giving you issues lately, so you reply. Forge me a new eye, then. You laugh. But then the ropes come out. Ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from moving. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker one. No turning back now. The blacksmith takes a hot poker out of the coals. It makes his eyes glow as he scowls at you. So he brings the back of the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, or plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backward a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body as he raises the poker again, making a cold sweat. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. You wake up to see Grigor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look outside the window. Do you notice anything? Stop raining? The flood waters have receded a bit. Excuse you? What did you just say to me? The flood waters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. Treya used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Oh, indoors person. You look outside the window.
Good morning, big guy.
Where's Maria?
This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Grigor?
Sometimes when the rain gets real faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering.
When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right?
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes she's her crying through the radio, but that's just a broadcast, right? I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. That's what she would have wanted.
What's gotten into you, Tolly? Tolly looks at you begging. Bring us another slab.
Please.
Clearly doesn't have the stomach for it.
Can't get the taste out of my I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Help me.
Hey, Anatoly. It's hurt by Anatoly's words.
I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat.
Grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to some boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it quickly.
Smells good.
What's taking so long? Boil it faster.
It's almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Grigor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth with his fingers. He isn't eating.
I'm sorry about earlier, everyone.
Yeah. Kinda cannibalism game, yeah. But based on their face, I'm not sure if it can be considered. I guess it still is cannibalism, huh?
I'm sorry about it earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Maria.
Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her eating. There's just an empty bowl now. Karen is staring right at you.
How much more meat is left?
You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it.
How could you be so careless again?
You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast.
What are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? The storm isn't ending.
You clear his throat. Anatoly?
Yes?
I think tomorrow you should look for Maria.
Hey.
I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants.
Hey.
Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after looking.
Grigor's right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Maria out there.
You're right, Maria's still out there.
Still hasn't accepted what happened yet.
She doesn't need anyone's help.
But we need your help, Anatoly.
That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. Okay?
No problem, little guy. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Maria. Something is approaching.
Don't be a crybaby, it's just me! I'm good. Not gonna be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's gonna cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin?
You don't answer, Onion.
Please? Don't you trust my advice?
Shake your head.
Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? Help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. People actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing.
Who would believe that?
There's even a doctor in 1919 who tricked people into thinking it was true. Anyway, you know what smells worse than a raw onion left in a room? You! It's been a while since your last bath, right?
I can't remember.
It's not before I even came into the room. Yikes. So, can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous.
Anatoly can make his own decisions.
Please, we don't need another one stalking the hallways, tapping on the windows, crying through the radio.
You have the sudden urge to scream.
Why do you think I've been using the house moles to go, Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to go around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle the cabbage about you. She can be as mean as a potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Anyway, when time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave, even if it's only for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're for the frying pan tomorrow. Nothing beats sliding around on butter. Later.
So... You completely forgot the conversation with Onion. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. I am kind of confused. Will it give me a chance this time? Because Raspberry did say something about what I should do. You have a strange dream. Fox is collecting payment from you. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. Fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs will tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only thing you had for food. A storm rages out. Storm rages. What? I don't think this game was made in English. A storm rages outside. As the snow piles up, you begin to eat whatever you find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. Or was that candies? One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. Trees begin to look like charred meat. You take a cut out of one, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood as you wade through the snow. Days later, a deer gallops by, the first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Bah! Oh, no boo? Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in the corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly? Oh, bad ideas. She got a plan, Anatoly. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision?
I barely slept last night. I could hear her whispers coming from the basement. She kept telling me to go outside.
Don't want to rush you. But one of us puked last night.
Really?
Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision.
Wait, what's going on right now? Is the game breaking or is my computer lagging? Hold on.
But why'd so quick?
What, is my computer lagging or is this... Is my... Oh well. I can't tell if that's the game being deliberate. My patience is wearing thin. We have 1 hour to make a decision.
But why so quickly?
Because I'm not waiting any longer. See the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tension seems to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? I kind of want to talk with Karen, but I feel like she's kind of bloodthirsty right now. Let's go. Let's talk to Karen. Hi. Keep this between us. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Do I make myself clear? Sure. Good. Thank you for understanding. Karen cracked a smile. Looks like Karen will remember that. I don't know. Kind of going for self-preservation here. Get everyone together for a meeting. Let's leave. Let's get him to leave. Call everyone together to discuss the next steps. I want to see what's roaming. Anatoly, you okay? You okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's gonna pass out. Anatoly, have you made your decision? Yes, I'll help you all out.
I'll help you all out. I promise.
Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Even though I probably should have listened to the youngin', but like...
Karen.
Yes?
Aye.
Bro looks at you expectantly. Do you want to say anything to Anatoly? Say nothing.
Aye.
Goodbye, Anatoly.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. Is there something that roams the halls downstairs? See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. We're getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. Shut your eyes quickly, falling asleep. You hear a scraping on the floor.
Peace.
Found you! Ha 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 ha. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. No laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's tall as a tree but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? What's up? Ha ha ha. Protect Gregor from that red-haired woman. Captain called an emergency combat meeting and told me to give you this mission. Protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Oh. You know what? Sure. We're turning a new leaf. You nod. That's the yeast you can do, right? On a roll today, I'll see you around. Fred hops away, pushing himself through a mouse hole with a small pop. Don't be a style. Oh, it's broken again. A little bit. I'm gonna wait for it to be done. Yeah, I'm taking this moment to take a drink. Can't afford to carry. Fred hopped away, pushing himself through a mouse hole with a small... Fall asleep thinking about what Brett told you. I'll protect... I'll protect Gregor. I wonder if there's a way I can protect Maria. You had a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. Take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. See, a bicycle made of next to the workbench. After working the saw, you trap the cuts in old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you decide to dry the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching. You clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh, day 10. Day 11, baby. I've got to protect. You wake up in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or you found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to surprise everyone with breakfast. You start by cutting each slice fairly thin. Set in the oven, releasing a unique smell into the air. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me! Now! Don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Yeah. Hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. No. Already. Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, grabbing more with his hands. Tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We out of here in no time. No need to ration. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in close to a whisper. I'm glad Maria and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? At it? Tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. Took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all that I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. Texas agent, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect your art? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Maria that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses, deep in thought. Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next one to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. It's a strong anesthetic. Just slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. Do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Ooh, see, I feel like I'm so far down the evil route that I might as well just go full throttle, right? Like, I'm so far down. Like, I've killed off everybody else. It'd be unfair to refuse now, even though I told Onion that I was gonna do that. Sure. I knew you would. Thank you. She's learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. Your relationship is stronger. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor, it's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. Can't stop thinking about the little guy. This storm just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Maria. Let us toast to Anatoly and Maria. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. Have you ever eaten raw meat, Gregor? What? Eating raw meat is Eating raw meat is one of life's greatest gambles. Get deathly sick or
Gregor slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. Chews it between sobbing. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. I was chopping firewood outside the house, getting ready for the winter. Anatoly came over a butterfly net filled with them. Came over with a butterfly net. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I'd never held one before. I had to crush it between my large paws. Anatoly and Karen, where did you get this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Yeah, thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll handle the rest. If he screams, please ignore it, okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. The Chompets are going to be so upset with me. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed, and Anatoly slept in. Fall asleep almost instantly. We're already so far down. I've killed literally everybody else. I might as well. You have a strange dream. I know, I'm being sizzled. I'm being cooked up. Wake up, sleepyhead. Whom? You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast with what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few seconds though. Come on, let's eat. You get out of bed and head to the living room. Oh? Why? He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic. Ma. What is it, Gregor? Where am I? Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You're useless. Can't swim. How could you help us if you'd immediately drown? What? Some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty earlier, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Gregor looks at you. Don't even think about crawling away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. We'll eat your fresh arm when everything else is gone. Let me start cooking some more of your leg. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey, all I wanted was to keep everyone alive and together, but I failed. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I said it was maybe cannibalism. You're saying this? Listen, listen. Listen, when I play a game, like, when I play a new game, unless I explicitly say that, oh, I played this before, or I've done some research in this, like, I don't do any research, dude. I kind of just jump into video games on stream for the most pure reactions to everything. Okay? And I think I said it could be cannibalism. And I thought it was cannibalism. Okay? Kind of figured that out when I kind of figured that out when when our main character had a dream about trying to throw people in the oven, okay? And then not a good cannibal. Like, not a good cannibal was always killed. So, let's be honest with ourselves. Not a good cannibal. But yeah, I don't like the demo had oh, I'm gonna give it a second. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, the demo had going to the basement. I don't even think you met anybody. I think it was just kitchen and then basement. I think it was like you go to the kitchen and then you go to the basement. And then you get jump scared. And I didn't know because I never finished the demo. Because I was scared. This is just cannibalism. Cannibalism isn't scary, you know? So I'm chilling now, but like in the demo, this was not
None of this was in the demo. I need you to understand that. That was very, very important information. That means a lot to me. Growing up, my mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths. I was never satisfied. One day on my way home from school, I was walking past the town inn. Something smelled amazing. It's coming from a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag, a meal that was fresh out of the oven. At least that's what I thought. I became severely ill with food poisoning, dry heaving into the toilet for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's gonna keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's gonna torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? So cold. This cabin, everything about it chills me to the bone. Please, consider it my dying wish. No, poor Gregorio. Hey, don't kill me. I didn't do nothing. Actually, no. I've been actually doing everything. I'm the villain here. Let's be honest. I am. If anyone's the villain here, I'm the villain here. I could have stopped this a while ago. So you know what? Fair. One of the rare instances killing MC makes sense. It would actually just better everybody's lives. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. Ah. And... You watch the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. Technically, I didn't kill this guy. Well, technically I did. No, did I? No, I technically did. I put the stuff in his mug. I killed him. I did it, dude. I murdered. Ugh. Rough. Escape his lungs. What do you think you're doing? Tell Karen that Gregor gave up. You could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Gregor, you look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander. Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is, and I bet one of us is hiding in there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now, so watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait, isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? I totally love. You shrug. As leader of the Chompettes, it's important you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck. Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You've been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? Go to talk to Karen in the living room. Oh, that's creepy. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. The doors and mains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Yes? Seen the basement key anywhere? What are you whittling with the knife? What knife? You want one? I'd like my knife back. Oh yeah? I picked it up the first day and you said nothing. Karen looks pleased with herself. She's too happy right now. A thief gave me back my knife? Yeah? I'd rather be a thief than a monster. Karen will definitely remember that. Hey, 5 stars. Can you grab the tools from the basement? This knife just won't cut it anymore. Haha. I mean for the bones. It's terrible for cutting through bones. The key should be somewhere in the kitchen. Get back if you get lost, okay? Say goodbye and head for the kitchen. There's a cleaver right there. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? You open a few drawers. They're empty? Must have been full of the dishes that are piling up. Yikes. This one has a little dried blood in it. Drawer is empty too. Are all these empty? More empty cupboards. Great place to store spare meat. Completely missed that underneath the sink.
Said the letter L is engraved. Who wrote this? Nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Got a few rat droppings. Cobwebs. This should really be cleaned. This engraving of the name of the cabin with an X in the center, but buried treasure. Cauldron. You hear some rustling around. Found her. She always picks the same hiding spot. Ah, you found me. My done. As leader of the Chompettes, getting through those mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. You help me out, right? Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. What's next, Cabbage? Glad you asked. Keep it up, you'll be a member of the Chompettes. You've made an enemy. Listen, okay. You kill one husbando, and then all of a sudden you're public enemy number 1. I mean, would you rather I left him alive? Would you have rather I left him alive? Could have killed the insane redhead. I mean, that was never a choice presented to me. I could have said no to putting the stuff in Grigor. I did cause his death. Absolutely, I did. But I don't think I could kill the insane redhead. Get up, you remember the Chompettes in no time. That's Cabbage about the basement key. Right in that nasty oven. Nothing but a big pile of ashes in there. Found the basement key. There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. Oh, basement entrance. Go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. In the bedroom? Far too eat. Chompettes, find Onion! Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Found him. Don't be a crybaby. It's just me, Onion. Today, I'm feeling sweet as a sugar cane. Honestly. Honest. Wow, did you eat something gross? Your breath stinks. Drenched your head to toe in sweat, too. So you coming a mile away. Gross. Did that redhead woman scare you or something? Everything that happened. Whoa, sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. Get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Maria and Anatoly and Grigor. But yikes, 3 people dead in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right? I'd probably leave my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, don't worry, I got your back. Yeah. Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem, Cabbage. I think I heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud you can get. Bread, the one and only. Chompettes, let's move out. Party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache. Your face is feeling numb. Your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some time breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. I don't know if I'm insane or what's going on with this MC, bruh. I'll be honest, I'm quite confused. I don't know. Time to get that bread. Probably straight up to the living room, happy to be alive. Like, I don't know, is this like he's always a killer situation? Is this a reincarnation situation? Is this a... It's like he brings people up here on the weekends, and it comes like, oh, you can come and I'll be a cook, and I have this thing up in there. I have a cabin up in the woods. It's TV time. Where is he? You hear Bread coming out of the mouse hole. Take it a sweet time. Mommy, everyone's your favorite Chompette Bread. No, you just love me. My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no, thousands of terrible puns. My role model. So what do you need? Tell Bread about gathering the Chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time with Potato? I mean, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we're gonna go back downstairs? Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Miss you, big guy. Come help. I will never let the Chompettes down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All 3 Chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? Accidentally lick your lips. Oh, wait, what? So snap out of it.
You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Okay, no, I think I am insane. Did they pass out?
Oh, Cal, get him up. Too heavy.
You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again.
I can hear her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chopettes, mosey out.
You have 3 Chompettes in your party. 2 more to go. Probably, yeah. Your head feels like it's gonna crack open. Your heads have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. Well, I think Gregorio will be revenged. Avenged. I don't know. I think this is a reincarnation situation, and like, you know, it's or like he does the main character does sleepwalk quite a bit, doesn't he? We do sleepwalk quite a bit. Go check out the basement door. Ugh, where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. Everything turns silent. You can almost hear her breathing.
Right, Raspberry? Can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise, found you, Raspberry. Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Cabbage.
Won't leave you behind, Raspberry.
Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skill says he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's go find Potato and get out of here.
Raspberries, join the party. 1 more to go.
Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman's coming over here. Chompettes, let's side out.
All 4 Chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of her dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Oh, did she drug us too? Karen drops the knife to the floor, walking over to hold you in a loving embrace. I can't wait any longer to tell you that I love you. Yeah, true. Karen looks into your eyes, laughing as she says it again. I love you. For the first time in ages, a genuine smile appears on your face. It was Karen all along. Your soulmate has finally been found. You create a new life together, devouring thousands of men, women, and children. Laws and governments are powerless to stop your wrath. Investigations into the cabin will always result in another meal for the both of you. Your partnership is beautiful. All that oppose you perish. Karen helps butchering so your arthritis gets relief. You work together beautifully, making the world a terrible place for future generations. One day, Karen becomes ill. You try everything to prolong her life, but none of the methods work. Karen can no longer walk around the cabin. Her condition worsens, keeping her bound to the bed. You bring her borscht daily, but she can barely eat a bite without coughing. She isn't able to keep down fresh cuts of meat anymore. She is seriously ill. Oh, did she get ill from the meat, like she said earlier? You know, it's life's greatest gamble. You either, yeah, cannibalism kills you. Yeah, it's like. One day she calls you over to her deathbed between gasps of air. Her eyes are filled with terror, but it lessens when she sees you. Karen tries to say your name but can't get it out. I love you. You nod, crying softly as she tightly grips your hand in fear. Your tears fall on her dress as the last of Karen's air leaves her lungs. Her hand slowly lets go of yours, dropping to her side. You take the knife and wrap her hands around it, putting it in the middle of her chest. This is all a daydream? I think so too, yeah. I think so too. Karen. You are a true cooking companion. Wait, see the secret ending. See the secret ending. Did I get a secret ending off the rip just from playing the game as a villain? Just from being evil? Or is this all a dream? Max your relationship with Karen. Oh, I bet you if I didn't have if I didn't have her completely maxed out, if I didn't have her friendship maxed out, I probably would have got killed there. Huh. That's probably what happened. Wait, that's not how it happened. Do we go all the way back from day one, or no? Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece, just like Grigor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? Could you imagine? Tell her about the basement. Tell her about the basement. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You open the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner, okay? See you soon. And that's when you lock the door. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You locked the basement door. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about, son. That's how you play, dude. That's the right course of action, my guy. Okay? You locked the basement door. Yeah. Did you just lock the door? No! You block out her screams of rage. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. Yep, time to kick back and relax. And there will be no ill consequences for this whatsoever. You slept in today. Oh, I'm gonna have no limbs anymore. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. You must have sleptwalked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Tutorial! Click on the objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of the objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room. Hello. Are you locked in the bathroom again? Tell her about the candle being blown out. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. You unlock the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Excuse me, I need to conduct the next secret chompette meeting. Later. Quickly make your escape. Oh, I want to look more. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. Get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. I'm gonna wake up. No legs. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Armless, legless. Just your imagination again. Karen still can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. Oh. That can't be the real Grigor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. Events like this are rare, creating vengeful spirits is difficult. In this state, they'll try giving you a heart attack, push you down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander off into an early demise. The rain has stopped. You decide to go look out the window. Huh? The floodwaters are completely gone. Karen would be excited to see this. Shame that she's rotting in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. You've been busy. You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. Head to the kitchen for a snack. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You grab some meat from behind the woodpile. Take a few bites of it. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well. You decide to crawl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. Oh. 200. Oh. 3,000? It was 200,000 every. You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted. The rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat.
Is this another trick, or... Good morning? She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. The meat is gone. That noise was coming from the living room. Anatoly? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What's making that noise? Sounded like it was coming from the basement door. You go over to investigate. And why would you do that? And why would you do that? A cold wind is blowing through the door and the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this, oh. You wake in a cold sweat. Alright. Well, that's fun, ain't it? It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. The couch still smells like Gregor's sweat. You have stopped her? You already did. The couch is still comfortable, even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into sleep. All this guy does is sleep, dude. Gets up and goes to bed. Gets up and goes to bed. But I guess, I mean, there's nothing better to do in a cabin, right? But, like, I would not be able to sleep. I would not be able to sleep if I was in this guy's position. Then again, he kind of lost all of his... most of his humanity by this point. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Get out of here. Anatoly? Hello. The first note you ever received. Thinking about the messenger puts a smile on your face. You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I'm begging you, please bring back my daughter safely, or I will need to get the others involved. I have left payments outside the door, and I will pay any price. There's light outside. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. That is interesting, ain't it? Take the mother's note with you. You lay back down on the couch, drifting back to sleep. So for a second, I thought this was like, that didn't even process in my mind. I genuinely just thought like, oh, lightning. You know, lightning should be illuminated. That's how it should be, lightning illuminated. Sleep, 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 signs of a cannibalism sickness, I guess, yeah. You sleptwalked again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. Hello. Oh, it's you again. Tell me, your first week with the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute but come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. Do you remember any concussions? Still nothing? You would routinely collapse around the cabin. Sleptwalked into walls too, even fell down the basement stairs. Can't believe you haven't broken your neck yet. Seem to survive almost anything, right? Must be that addiction to meat. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? Sure. Tell Potato the secret. Wow, didn't think you'd be dumb enough to tell me. Thank you. You think Karen is still alive downstairs? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. She's been eating them. Probably finding something useful down there too. When's the last time you've eaten? Hold on, wait, can I go back? I can't go back. I'm not gonna tell you, bro. Still have some common sense left in you. Memory loss and hallucinations, more signs. Yeah, tell me. What was the plan after locking her in the basement? Having her starve to death with 3 corpses already down there? Plenty of rainwater? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs, put an end to this. I don't care if you come back alive. Maybe the red-haired woman will let all of us move on.
Or will she act like you? You ignore Potato, heading to the basement door. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. Oh, we're gonna go down into the basement. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. You know, why don't we have our... You know, we have this funny little thing, right? Called a flashlight. We have a funny little thing called a flashlight. We just had it. And there's a meat cleaver on, like, right next to the sink in the kitchen, and we don't take none of it. Bah. It's messed up.
Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. So good to see you again.
There's plenty of bread down here.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Anatoli's down here.
Come have some bread with us.
They always try things like this. You're not falling for this one.
Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loads of it. Fine. Down here, beware of Karen. She's ill beyond repair.
And she will rip the flesh from your bones. Goodbye, Maria.
We'll speak again.
You feel Maria leaving the staircase. You continue your descent. The walls, they're a mix of dirt and soot. Something is approaching. Lurch. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking behind you? Another trap. Everyone else is upstairs. Maria's very sick about you. Tell Gregor about speaking with Maria. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You won't come upstairs with me. Please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. You nod. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bulbs clean. We'll meet again soon. Beware of Karen. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. The air pressure down here feels heavier. You touch your ears. Blood is leaking out. Something is approaching. I don't think the basement is an actual, like... I don't think the cabin is an actual structure. I think it's more of like a concept kind of situation. I think that's what we're dealing with, more than just like a structure. It's more of a structure, less of a structure, more of a construct or an idea, you know.
Oh, no, I thought you'd still be fighting off that glutton Gregor right now.
You tell Anatoly about meeting with Gregor and Maria.
Oh, you don't want to pick onions outside.
You shake your head.
Guess there's no fooling you, huh?
You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Might be all in your head. I mean, it could be.
Below us, waiting to devour you. Out here, the whispers have told me about you. How long did you leave them in there? Beware of Karen. She'll whip that smug smile off your face. See you again soon.
You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. Feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch.
Hello, you've come so far, proud of you. As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know, we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out and we'll be there. Honest, wouldn't let you die down here.
When you least expect it, we'll roll with you.
You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Too much wax in your ears. Raspberry. Don't get on Raspberry's bad side. Your ears have so much dirt in them, they could probably grow potatoes. Ha ha ha. We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato. Sure. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down here, please don't go into the room. It's the only place you won't go. That's correct, Potato. Thank you for coming along with us. Not a change of heart, because you never really had one. I don't think you should come with us. The only joke here is you, Potato. That's enough. Chompettes, let's help out. The Chompettes get in a position behind you, ready for what's next. Feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Took you long enough? Let's end this. A tear rolls down Karen's cheek. Should have never left Ukraine. I'm gonna dodge. Karen slashes at you with a knife. You dodge Karen's knife, feeling the air hit you. Stop moving. Dead in the eyes. Oh. Karen licks her lips. Will you fit in the cauldron? Chompettes. Watch out for that knife. Please survive. We want to play hide and seek again. Chompettes, help out. Rolled you with hope. You gained 5 HP. Oh, that's health. She caught you talking to them. You try to reason with Karen. Don't speak to me. Karen grins at you. Karen goes completely silent. Tear rolls down Karen's cheek. Should have never left Ukraine. I'll snap those legs like twigs. Dead in the eyes. Karen cackles. I'll throw you in the floods. Wait, if I just try throwing a punch, Karen easily dodges it. She looks like she's plotting her next attack. Should have kept the door locked. Stop moving. I'm just gonna wait till she gets her, Karen's looking winded. Try to bite Karen's face, you missed. Just rest. Karen attacks. She barely misses. But to take your life. Sorry for not helping you much down here. Then again, you didn't help us much down here. Fascinating to see what happens if you lose. Oh, you're not feeling any better. Stabs at your neck. She missed. Stumbling on one of the walls awkwardly. I feel like it would be so easy. You crack Karen's jaw with a hard punch. I don't need to chew. It's over. Oh! Get her! And that's for go. And that's for go. I want my knife back. Finish one last job. Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the basement is getting darker and darker. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's footsteps in the distance. You're getting lightheaded again. A cool liquid is coming out of your ears. You almost trip a few times as you move downwards. She's began sticking to the ground. This area has a door in each direction. You head east, opening the door. Or until you're dead. Oh, right. Well, technically, she's the one who Listen, she could have made it a simple and quick death. She did not. She wanted to keep him alive. I gave him mercy. I put him there, but I gave him mercy. I helped, but I also, gave him a blanket when he needed it most. Feel Karen's presence close by. Oh, well, that's not very nice, is it? It could have not done anything. Welcome. We've been waiting. Turn on the light. Where's Karen? She's ravenous. She's ravenous. Completely ravenous. Lost in the abyss. She'll never escape. Fleeing west did nothing. We traded one trade. I gotta sneeze.
Ah, bless me.
We traded one tragedy for another.
Karen will stop your ambitions.
Wretch.
Abomination. Order.
Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity. Turn on the light.
Turn on the light.
Turn on the light.
Reap what you sow. Reap what you have sown. Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. I won't forget you. Oh, plenty of meat still on those bones. I'll tell you a final story, but do you promise not to laugh? I almost died when I was 6. It was probably the coldest winter on record. My parents and I were snowed in. At first, they had enough wood, but that ran out. My father hesitated at first, but eventually he made his decision. For their wedding day, he chopped down one of the biggest trees in the forest. Spent months whittling it down, cutting the pieces carefully, measuring the armrests so they fit perfectly, sanding it down so that not even a splinter could come out. Named it Mother's Chair. And every Saturday he washed her feet while she sat in it, whistling a tune his grandmother taught him, looking deep into her eyes as he rubbed her ankles. It took him weeks of working on it in secret. He was hyperventilating while he tore it apart. Each heavy breath was a foggy cloud. His tears were freezing to his cheeks. The fire only lasted 2 days, and later the frostbite turned his fingertips completely black. He cried almost as hard over his fingers as he did the chair. After a while, when the food was running out, he began to search every inch of our cabin. But he finally found what he was looking for. A little mouse. Holding it wiggling in his hands must have been painful. He winced as he gave it to us. One piece for me and one for my mother. How's that for a big breakfast? His corpse was the first I ever saw that was frozen solid. You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? Grab your flaying knife and silently go up to the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. Doesn't look like she has the courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Can we stay here for a few nights? You clear your throat and ask the questions you've asked 1,000 times. Thousands of times. Did you come on your own free will, or were you sent?
We were technically sent.
Anatoly came on our own free will.
The woman looked confident in her answer. Yeah, this is the image of confidence right here. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. The group looks terrified of you, as they should be.
Wasn't that trial steep?
Yeah. The group finally returns to normal. It's forced, but they attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, really has everything.
Finally, a place I can read a good book at peace.
Years earlier? Oh, we going back in time? We turning back the clock? Rhina, check it out. Oh, more meat on those bones. Cabin all the way out here? What about that psychopath? We lost him a few kilometers away, don't worry. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello?
Come on, Rhina. Sun is setting. Let's take shelter here, just for the night.
Sure, that's a good idea, Selena.
Of course.
Front door has a few ways to lock it up. Should keep him at bay if he shows up. Hope there's some snacks in there.
Bullock.
Guess we don't have a choice.
I'll head back to Zakopane in the morning. Don't worry about it.
It's not just the main four. Well, it's just for one night. You decide to join up with your friends inside. So are we Rhina? So I wanna say these are the chompettes, right? Like, first thing my brain immediately notices is name color corresponds. Rhina corresponds to raspberry, Selena to cabbage, and I believe Bullock to bread, right? That's what I think. I think because it said reminisce on fond memories, so I'm assuming this is the Chompettes. It's like maybe this is the guy's first children kill, and it like stuck with him, and he kind of is crazy, like real crazy. Did you lock the door? All set. Did you see him out the window? Nope. Probably went back. Nope. Probably went back to town. I guess, yeah, my first kills. I am playing the villain, ain't I? Well, technically, I'm not playing the villain right now. Is anyone here? No. Sheldon stomped around. Nothing. This cabin is abundant. Oh, fork in the bed. Fork in the road. This cabin is abandoned. Let's stay here tonight. What? Relax. It's gonna be freezing outside tonight, so it's either him or us. Let's avoid making a fire. Don't want to see us in the distance. No, fire! There's blankets in the bedroom. We'll be fine, Oleg. Olg. This cabin chills me to the bones. We'll need them. Whenever Bullock gets nervous, he tells a joke to break the tension. Got one of Rozale's classics for you. What do you call us? No man's kids. Children. Let's split up and search the cabin. See if you can find any food for us to eat tonight. I'll take the bedroom. Leave the living room to me. Right now, I'll search the kitchen. No need to help me. Sure? Of course, I know exactly where to look first. Get the Zakopane Junior Baker Award, remember? Selena. Listen, I killed him. I didn't kill him. I gave him a blanket to make him comfortable. After some psycho redhead cut off 3 out of 4 limbs, okay? Everything before that, I don't think it really matters, does it? Doesn't really matter. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it matters. Listen, what happened before all that and what led up to it, I just don't think that really matters much. Anyway. Selena. Alright, everyone, let's move out. Yeah, that's cabbage for sure. Help the team by searching the cabin for supplies. Promise Selena, Oleg, and Bullock is unbreakable. Focus on exploring the cabin. You only get one choice, so choose wisely. Go to the bedroom. I'm actually super curious about the bedroom. For lying and murder. Hey, Rhina. Oh, wait, hold on. I should have saved. I have not saved once since the beginning of the game. I should have saved at that decision. Hold on. Actually, let me save right here. Why is it a crime outside of the court? Okay. Is that a bone sticking out of the floorboard? Yeah, disgusting. Is it a chicken bone? I think I'm finding that out. Probably lose my lunch. Where do you want to search first? Let's search the floor. First, check under the beds. Long strands of white hair are covered in dust here. Disgusting. Check the hole next to the table. It seemed to drop completely into darkness. A leg? Do you have a coin or something that we can drop down this hole? Just my allowance money. Sounds right. Give me one of the coins. Right now. Only one coin. No problem, Olga. Watch your step over here, okay? Oleg, not Olga. Okay. Did I say okay? I might have said okay. You got it. You look underneath the nightstand. Something's pressed against the wall. Just a bobby pin. I want to take the bobby pin. Find something down there, Rhina? Check it out, a bobby pin. Is that for hair or something? Oleg. Like the bone sticking out of the floor. Definitely a chicken bone, Oleg. Gross, can you see anything else under there? You put your face to the floorboards. A large pile of chicken bones is underneath the floor. It's underneath the floor. Can't see very far under here without a lantern, but there's hundreds of chicken bones down here. Might be some other bones too, I'm not sure. That's disgusting. Stick your arm beneath the floorboards. Yeah. You put your arm between the floorboards, rummaging around blindly. Some of the bones are completely dry, others have sticky, moldy residue on them. You pinch your nose with the other hand to avoid smelling anything foul. I got a bobby pin. Hey Oleg, did you check the mouse hole? What's there to check? Maybe someone swept some key, swept the key under there or something? Use my finger for a key. It's mice, Oleg, not rats. Let's look inside instead of rummaging around. Put your face on the floorboards, looking around them inside the mouse hole. Just some soggy newspaper. Find anything? Just a revolting mouse bathroom. Gross. Where's the new Anuka on a Friday night? I'm gonna puke. Disgusting. Is that all? Nothing else on the floor? Mostly the furniture. I'm being very yawny, right? Ah. This building is completely soaked into the wood. Find anything? Yeah, a table that needed to be clean ages ago. Is it a sauce from the kitchen? Take a whiff. No, Oleg. Wishful thinking. Birdcage seems out of place in this room. What's up with this birdcage? The outside has started to develop a thin layer of rust. Inside, though, looks more preserved in one area. Like something was pushing against the cage bars. Must have been one fat bird. Well, I guess it's a chicken, right? Welcome to the framed map by the nightstand. Looks like the Tatras Mountain. Tatras Mountains. You can see Zakopane from to the north. Drawers yet? Just the bottom one, bunch of kids' toys and garbage. There's the top drawer. Rhino, what do you think? Oh? Oh. Meat to the creature. The amalgamation. The piece of coal is used to draw this. What is this? It's messed up, right? Take the breakfast drawing with you. You walk around the table. There's a drawer on the other side. You open the drawer. There's a plier. There's a pair of pliers. Some moldy breadcrumbs. Huh? This piece of paper is 3 years old and has a number of tasks to complete. Most of it looks like chemistry, but one task stands out as completed. Send letter. One notion is more legible than the others. Combine ethylene with sulfur dichloride, then apply it to some exposed skin as a test. Do not inhale. Take the chemistry instructions with you. Check this out, Olga. Can you make any sense of it? Not at all. Back to Zakopane, see if anyone knows what this is for. Absolutely. Well, let's dip out then. I think we're done searching here, Oleg. Hey, Rhino, I've been dying to ask. What's up with that coat? It's new. You don't like it? I didn't say that. It just looks a little heavy for summer. Yeah, it also works as a real nice blanket. Nah. I can afford to buy me multiple coats per year, Oleg. Besides, I actually take care of my clothes. Ah. This cabin is cold, so I'm a little jealous. Especially in the living room. Right? You met Oleg on your 4th year of elementary school through... There we go. You met Oleg on your 4th year of elementary school through Bellow. Walking home one day, you noticed him fishing down by the river. Hey, Rhina. It's illegal to fish here, Oleg. Grigoro is coming back from the grave to kill my stream. Oh. Oh, I'm just trying to get comfy. Gregor's coming, and he's coming back from the dead to break my stream. That's what he's doing. But my Uncle Fish is here all the time. And he's like, he hasn't been caught yet. No. Catching anything today? Brown trout. I won't tell anyone, Oleg. Thanks, Rhina. Oleg. So maybe this isn't the original. Because it is them, but I'm not sure. Maybe we were Raspberry, and that's why Raspberry doesn't like us very much, or maybe we're Potato, and Potato is just like, no, I don't know. Further down the river, you see a strange man washing some tools. Most of it looks like things you'd find in a butcher shop. Blades of various sizes. Well, I guess I got my answer. Make eye contact with him, causing him to pick up the tools in a panic and put them into a satchel. Almost with a knife he was cleaning, causing him to make a shallow cut in his hand. He awkwardly stumbles away from the river, leaving a trail of crimson behind him. What a strange sight. Head back into the living room to catch up with the others. Okay, team, find anything? Just some old toys in a drawer. Really old toys. Bullock, I found this toy boat under the couch. Let me see that. Someone made this boat for him. Rizal was here. Oh. Rizal was here. What? Rizal? The one and only. Would he still be alive here? Seeing him again would bring Grandma back from the brink. We have to find him. Agreed. Because we need to search his cabin top to bottom. Let's find Rizal and bring him back to Zekopane. You got it, Selena. Well, come with me. Let's look around outside. Rhina? Look around the cabin and try to find any clues on where Rizal is. That psychopath could still be outside in the woods. If you hear any of us yell or scream, find us. Okay? Yeah, he was just like chilling down there, I guess. Well, yeah. That would make 5. There's if potatoes down there, this is onion, this is bread, this is cabbage, and then we're raspberry. Well, I think the idea is that they all get killed, right? That's like the whole idea of it. Thanks. We'll be listening for you as well. We'll be fine. I'll be fine. Crew, let's move out. Selena, Bolek, and Oleg leave you to search the cabin. Who's there? Yeah, Potato, yeah. Potato is found in the basement. Raspberry is found... So, lettuce was found in the bathroom. Bread was in the living room. Yeah. Yeah. So, he is most certainly down there. Who's there? Nothing replies back. It sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. You walk over to investigate. Hello? Hello? I'm not even gonna start. No? Bolts? Aqui? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah. A drawing is pushed out of the cabinet. Oh. Yeah, I figure. Looks like someone used a piece of coal to draw this. Are these bars of a cage? Staring at a door. I know why the cage bird sings. Take the cage drawing with you. Beep. I'm not gonna lie, I closed my eyes for a little too long there, and I can feel myself nodding. Okay. Selena? Oleg? Bolek? No reply. Yeah, stream is dying. Stream is always dying. At least it's not like unwatchable and it only happens for like a second. Is stream still dying? No, stream's good. Okay. Yo. Oh. Rhina. We saw something weird down the hill. Looks like an old fence with bones all over the ground. Could have been animal skulls, but couldn't tell from that distance. Heard some weird whispering before we got back to the front door. Find anything? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Strange whispers coming out from under the sink. Whispers? Was it a ghost rider? I'm not sure. I couldn't understand any of the words. Ghosts, huh? Another of Rozelle's. Let me drink up. Let me hydrate real quick. Let me hydrate. Yo, talk about Revenge of the Sleepy Eepy. What just happened? Dude, I just got I need potassium. I might need potassium. I might get a banana or something. Cause I'll tell you what, I just got hit in the face with sleep ray. I think. Got another of Razel's jokes for you. What do ghosts like pulling over their food? Bullock. Give up? Gravy. Lack of vitamins. I should probably go get that checked out, huh? I do need. I should take like a good multivitamin. I could probably take like a ton of vitamins. Oh, that's good. Probably just the creaking of the cabin right now. Not such thing as ghosts. Seem pretty real, Selena. Well, if you see it again, let me know. That fence outside was absolutely terrifying. We can't let our guard down here. Yeah. Can we not split up, Eddie boy? I'm scared of getting separated out. Of course, Oleg. We're a team, and teams stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine, feast and famine. You're right, Selena. I just don't want to lose any of you like Rozelle. That would happen when we're together, Oleg. Like you're a night owl. Can you stay guard while we sleep? Of course. Thanks, Belek. Oleg and I will take the bathroom. You okay with the living room? Yeah. Thank you, Bullock. Thank you. Bullock, if you wake us up if you see or hear anything. Got it. Oleg and Selena head to the bathroom, opening the door fully behind them. You lay down on the couch and quickly fall asleep. You close your eyes but cannot stop thinking about the butcher of Zakopane. The third victim probably had it the worst. Stabbed in the stomach like the other two, but this one was different. The body was missing both ears, so investigators concluded it was a copycat to a series of grisly murders from years ago. What kind of person would take someone's ears? The victim's family and neighbors searched the murder scene top to bottom and the alleyway outside. All they could find was a broken window that the butcher used to gain entry. It was a mystery that nobody in Zakopane could solve. So Selena, Oleg, Bullock, and you teamed up to find the killer. Selena was naturally the leader, plotting out vantage points on dusty maps her grandfather had. Bullock brought snacks and what he called emergency rations, which were usually crusty bread from his pocket. Oleg was able to get investigation tips from his grandmother, a former detective, but only after telling her it was to find Rizal. Her investigations lasted more than a year, often getting to crime scenes quicker than town investigators. It was a strange dream. Found the body early, so early the blood is still leaving its body. Leaving the body. The greasy-haired man might make eye contact with you. Wait, what? Might? Where'd I get might from? Hold on, I'm kind of curled off in a hat ball right now. I need to stretch out. Stretch out, wake up. Greasy-haired man makes eye contact with you, wiping the knife on his vest. You look for a way to escape, but you're trapped in the alleyway. Slowly walks towards you, forcing a laugh that comes out unnatural. Or in unnatural, staggered segments. As he gets closer, you notice his pupils are absolutely massive. As he brings his knife up, his face peels apart by the lips, screeching in pained agony. You wake in a cold sweat. Stretches now. Water on your face. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Oh, well, that's fun. Forgot this was a horror game for a sec. Wake up, everyone. But it's like 3 a.m. I heard something outside. Was it one of those crows? They never shut up. Him. Huh? Selena? It's him. What's the plan? Selena makes a group secret handshake symbol. Selena makes a group secret hand signal. Only whispering is allowed now. Oleg, eyes on the door and windows. If he makes it inside, run out the front door downstairs. He cut off his limbs. I didn't cut off his limbs, and I also didn't kill him either. He died of blood loss, not caused by me. Directly. And I didn't touch him. I poured it in his drink, and that was all I did. I poured the stuff in his drink to make it go sleepy time night-night, and that's all I did. Okay? Downstairs? What if there's less room down there? Do we need to manipulate the lights down there? Find the light bulb pulley, and when it gets close, turn off the lights. He's got that knife, so run for the front door when there's an opening. What if it isn't a working light down there? Our eyes can see better than the dark than him. We can run circles around him while he's blind down there. And stand a chance. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, your leg. Well, can you outrun him? Of course. Rena, do you see anything outside the windows? The rain hasn't started yet, but you can see storm clouds in the distance. Maybe it'll get too muddy for him. Hey! Unless he's coming through one of the windows. The window glass is thick. If you tried to break it, everyone would hear it. Whoever built this cabin definitely was here for the long haul. Was definitely here for the long haul. See anything, Rhina? Nothing. While keeping watch, I found this in the bedroom. Here. What is this? Well, we just saw that already, no? Did Rizal make this? Had to have been him. He found the body stuffed into the barrel that creep saw us and ran. Who would do something like that? A monster. That's right, Reyna. That was the last time we saw him. What's that noise? Oh. Get the staircase now. As you run to the staircase, you see him standing by the front door. He wipes his eyes with his sleeve, completely drenched from head to toe. He attempts to smile, but it looks completely out of character. You slow down your breathing, making it to the staircase safely. As far as I'm concerned, my hands are clean. Selena takes out the basement key, locking the door behind you. There, that should slow him down. Can you lead? Of course, Selena. Wow, he's determined. Anyway, we'll be right behind you. You begin your descent. Let's play Ghosts in the Graveyard tonight. Okay, lock in. You know, I see people, they like smack their face around a little bit and it wakes them up. That does not work for me. Maybe I need to really smack the mess out of myself, but I'm not gonna do that. Hey, this music is nice. I think this time for group nap time. I think this music is the kind of group nap time we need. I might actually fall asleep, and I don't want to fall asleep live on. I don't know if I sleep talk. Listen. I've been told I sleep talk a lot, so I'm not, and I don't know what I'm gonna say in the night. So, no, finish it. Yeah, let's play Ghosts in the Graveyard. It's too dark out. What if one of the adults catches us faster than them? Marina, you're game to be the ghost first. But why me? Sure, eyes can see in the dark the best. Perfect ghost, Celine. Sure, I'll go hide first. Hey, Oleg. Yeah. You were slower than Bullock with a full stomach of hearing last time. Pick up the pace this time. Dang. Trust me, it won't happen again. Nobody trusts you, Oleg. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Hide beneath some equipment at the sawmill. Takes the group 2 hours to find you. And by the time Selena yells ghost in the graveyard, you've already tagged Bullock and Oleg. Yeah, ugh. Too fast, Rhina. Nobody sneaks up on me. Nobody. Right, I thought it was Raspberry. Rhina, what's going on? Nothing, just remembering something. Bullock and Oleg went ahead. There's no time for this, we need to go. Must be searching for the key. What an idiot. Must be furious to be causing that much damage. Oleg, you found a light switch down there? Yes. Get in position, we'll be right down. Locked door is keeping him busy. That door's pretty old though. Did you see he hit the holes in it? He's coming down, run! Your eyes strain to see further down this staircase. You can't hear him. Ryan? I have someone special to introduce you to. Roselle, come on out. Don't be shy, Roselle. Rhina won't bite. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Rhina. It's okay. Your cousin is great, Bullock. Just wait, everyone. Give him a little time. He has the world's best puns. He memorized every single one Grandma told him. Grandma bought me this book. Roselle, this is 500 pages long. Yeah, Everyone laughs with Roselle, enjoying a nice meal together with Bullock's family. Roselle tells countless pun jokes. Bullock howls with laughter, and the adults shake their heads in agony. His joy is infectious, making Zakopane a better city for everyone. Except for one. Rhina, you're slowing down again. Roselle. What about him? I keep remembering him. I see. He. So I just keep going. You continue downward. Whee! Whee! The room where it happened? This is how the... Hold on. What is this? What? Light isn't working. It's time to find a weapon in here. Let's just get going. See a light further down the staircase. You stick to the floor at the bottom. You can barely make it out of the light to the door on the right. East. Hold on. You can barely make it out the light. You can barely make out the light to the door on the right side east. There's 3 other doors, north, south, and west. Selena tries the door to the north first. Locked. This room is tiny. How are we gonna get around him? Don't be scared. Let's try the door and see if we can lock it from the inside. Which way, Rhina? This one has the loosest lock. Let me try these bobby pins. Hurry, Rhina. Break the 2 bobby pins. You unlock the door to the north. Rhina, let's move out. Swing open the door. What?
We'll worry about this later. He's coming down the attic.
Or he's coming down the stairs. Use this other room, running into the room in the west.
Leave us alone.
You left the knives upstairs.
4 against 1. Leave with your life.
Well, I mean, I can't still die. If I just go all the way back, I could save. And then go all the way back down.
4 against 1. Leave with your life.
Say hi to Roselle for me.
Yeah.
Cooking companion. Is that the end? No shot, right?
Why?
You shut the drawer.
The cabbage.
A new era has begun. Hey, metamorphosis.
Onion.
Word. They're being held by back by their human emotions. They'll need a few more months at the very least. I'm in no rush.
Let us leave. Now.
You shut the drawer. Yep, now we're back to villain status. I'd like to explore the cabin. See where those whispers are coming from. Can I leave the drawer? You nod. Metamorphosis. Thank you. Wanna come with Raspberry? I'm going nowhere with you. Poor Raspberry. Welcome. You annual chop bag comedy competition since last time. Will be the judge this year? Ignore them. Found some fascinating stuff by using the mouse holes. I need you to explain what this is. I can do anything. I can do anything. Were you fattening him up? Wait, what? What's happening? Were you scarred? What? Scaring out of him while you hesitated him. Or while you hesitated. You take the basement drawing with you. I will never forgive you for this. Shut the drawer. It's time! Trumpet, sound off! Never fear, Onion here. Like my cousin Corbett says, I'll rise to the occasion. Oh, and that's why he has a whole thing about cousins. Because they're cousins and he looked up to his cousin, but now his cousin's a potato. Raspberry! Oh, it's Mary Raspberry. Potato? Potato, you have nothing to give me now. Leave me alone. The only way to escape, Potato. We need to leave at the same time. Not leaving the cabin. Potato, please. We want to see. No. Cabbage tries whispering, but you can clearly hear every word. They can release us. Just play along and maybe they'll pity us. Yeah? We're not working with them. Right now, I pity them. Just an old, disgusting, foul-smelling. That's enough. Potato's words cause a regression to certain side of you. Keeping these intruders around might be entertaining for now. You slide the door closed, giving them time to stew on their thoughts. You have a strange nightmare. Wake up. Undying revenge shall never forgive you. I said, wake up. The others are causing you to become weak. We need to get you back to normal. Less talking, less hesitation. Especially if someone's trying to become stronger than you. That used to make you upset, right? I'm keeping an eye on you. You asked for how long? At this rate? Never. Cop profusely, covering potato in a fine mist. You're beyond disgusting. So then, are you ready to fight back against the nightmares? Punish the spirits that have made your life a living nightmare? Yeah. Perfect. Let us give them no quarter. Close your eyes again and let's begin to traverse the abyss. You relax your muscles, getting ready for what's next. If I pressed no, it probably would have ended, but like, oh, you know, we're here for a good long time. Welcome to Nightmare Mode. If you survive, you will gain additional insight into the world of cooking companions, as well as unlocking New Game Plus and a Chompets only event. Mostly just a joke, so don't take it seriously. From the main menu, if you select New Game, you can immediately jump to this mode and the other ones. Chompet's Cabin Courses, a Chompet only event free of humans. For the true cooking companions experience, this mode should be played in pitch black room with headphones. Isn't for the faint of heart, the scares have been amplified. Consider this your final warning, you'll probably get startled. Max out your relationships. Don't worry, you'll get the opportunity to do so in New Game Plus. You should really make a manual save right now. Don't hesitate. Well, if the game's telling me to do so... Thank you for getting this far. Your bravery is commendable and will be rewarded. Thanks for playing and leave a review. Oh, and I almost forgot. Nightmare mode activated. You wake up in the bedroom again. Oh, this is my room. Do you see how dark it is? It's cold. But I can't look at you. But I can look at you. Look at me. Are you scared? I am scared. Wake in a cold sweat. Oh, your surroundings feel completely different. Maria's presence is enraged. She beckons you to follow her. You get up and leave the room. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. What a fitting end to such a horrible nightmare. You head to the kitchen for some breakfast. This will take ages to clean. Take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Turn to the ash pile in the oven. Are you still upset? Head back to the bedroom to take a nap. Which one of them is causing this? Maria? Anatoly? Grigor? You crawl into bed and fall asleep. You have a strange dream. We're gonna leave them so soon. Perfect. He knows how to improve on your methods. Hope you share that knowledge with me, so we can outlive even the angriest of spirits. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Karen isn't here. It sounds like she's whittling something again. Did she escape the basement? Karen? No reply. You head over to investigate. Another trick by one of them. Who's still missing? Karen? Someone is tapping on the window. Oh. Respectable. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. You done, Anthony? Getting more bold in their actions. You head to bed to sleep on it. At 50 more days. The four have returned to the first floor of the cabin. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Oh. Come with me to the living room. Don't argue. You crawl out of bed to face them. Welcome. We've been waiting. Do not leave the room. Would you like to start the ritual? What ritual? A ritual to manifest alternate possibilities. Mend mistakes. Uproot regrets. Let the others depart earlier than me. Let me survive. This means join hands with us and forth this pact. You ever heard of agreeing to this could result in horrors worse than death? There might be no going back from this decision. Think carefully. Yeah. Another save. Good decision? You nod. Sure, let's save Maria. Wonderful. Take my hand. Take Karen's hand. Ice cold to the touch. We're proud of you. See you soon. Your breathing begins to slow. The frost collects on the windows. Your left eye rolls backwards, causing you to drool a little bit on the floor. Just the left eye only? Something has gone horribly wrong. Oh. Anatoly picks the shortest stick first, leaving the cabin. Then Grigor goes, then Karen. Once the three are gone, you're alone with Maria.
Thank you for getting me through all this.
Maria smiles fondly at you. Eating the meat breaks most people, but not her. The rain finally stops. It's great to see the sun again.
So happy the storm is over. I
couldn't have done this without you. Maria's eyes widen, gazing into yours.
I want to stay here to take care of you.
All my life I've been looking for my true calling.
And it was you all along. Let me try answering the question again. I'm here 75% of my own free will.
65% by compulsion. She answered correctly.
How does she know? Bet your arthritis is extremely bothersome. You want me to show you a special technique my grandmother taught me to help with the pain?
You nod.
Great. Take a seat and let's get started.
You sit down in your rocking chair, watching intently as Maria comes back with a towel and a bucket of water.
I hope this is the start of a beautiful relationship.
Close your eyes and relax. You close your eyes, smiling as Maria gets close to you. Maria throws you to the ground, sinking the knife into your chest. Yeah, I figured as much.
It's finally over. No more victims, no more grieving parents. Your reign of terror is over.
You're slowly bleeding out, but it takes longer than expected.
I'm gonna tell everyone in Zakopane about what happened here. Once all that remains are recovered, I'm burning this hut to the ground.
Try to get out a few words, but one lung has completely collapsed.
Don't talk.
Your hearing begins to fade in and out as you're losing consciousness.
Unlike I'm taking no chances. I'm going to watch you die in front of me. Then,
body finally gives out, a stain removed off the earth. Storm cloud lifts off every town. Off of every town? After the events in Tetris Mountains, Maria embraced her destiny. After burying Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen, she worked with the Polish government to eventually return home to Ukraine. In April of 1945, Maria is selected to attend a conference in San Francisco. She is picked over Dmitry Malinsky to represent Ukraine at the first meeting of the United Nations. Elected to the first committee, she helped create the preamble in Chapter 1 with the UN. Years later, she would go on to form a committee to investigate atypical beings. Using the cabin as a blueprint, countries around the world began to document the numerous abnormalities impacting everyone from food prices to internal conflicts. The committee's investigations revealed that many historical events were swayed, either directly or indirectly, by these atypical beings. Maria saved numerous books and notes found in the cabin, giving helpful insight for prosecutory efforts around the world. When she reached 85 years old, Maria became bedridden due to illness. Surrounded by loved ones, she told everyone about the events from the cabin.
I miss them, Anatoly, Grigor, Karen. But I can leave this earth happy knowing I shared their memories with all of you.
Sure to Grigor be laughing right now. On March 15th, Maria finally passed away due to complications. Her legacy will never be forgotten. Cities become safe again. Children can play outside freely. The world is now a better place for her from her actions. Cooking companions. Get off me, Dad. Get off. Ew. Hmm. Well, nightmare fuel, I guess. Morning nightmare fuel. Man, I never noticed. Basically, so pale. Uh. Um. I forget every time. Well, I think we're quote unquote done. Like I got. Hold on, is there a true ending? Let me check. Oh, hello. Let me check. This might break everything for a second. There's 50 achievements, or there's 80 achievements, and I have about half of them. Let me just give a brief look through. Excuse me. They call the wind. Oh, hello. Uh. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I think, hold on, let me just check. Let me check something out real quick. Let me just. Let me check something, because I do want to see. I'm tired, but like at the same time. List. Oh, I put lift instead of list. Um. I do want to beat nightmare mode, but I think I'm gonna end stream here. Uh, we've been going for 3 hours, 3.5 hours to be fair. Um, and yeah, so I don't know why I'm not sure if it's vitamin deficiency or because like I didn't really sleep that well last night. Like I said, I didn't really sleep well last night. Uh, and I think technically I've reached 2 endings so far. I think one with Maria and then one with Karen and all that. Um. So yeah, I guess over the weekend I'll figure out a new thing. I'm figuring out what we'll play next week. Probably some Wolfenstein. Honestly, I would really want to come in with like a fresh brain and and truly 100% this game. I think it'd be super interesting. But not tonight. I want to do I want to do nightmare mode as well. But get off me. But yeah. So today's Friday, so I will see y'all on Monday 1 p.m. For more content. If you wanna know the schedule, the weekly schedule, I'm going to start putting it on Twitch as well, but if you want to know the weekly schedule, you can go to the Discord, which is exclamation point Discord and chat. So like if you want to exclamation point Discord and chat, then you can get the Discord signed up. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff over there, a bunch of channels and all that jazz and stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't think there's really any other thing I need to say right now. Yeah, probably Wolfenstein. Probably cooking. Next week we're definitely doing more cooking companions and more Wolfenstein. It's just like kind of like what else? I would love to go through and play a bunch of indie horror games as well, but I'm just not. Yeah, honestly, I probably am gonna go take a nap. I probably am gonna go just pass out for an hour or so. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Or maybe once I get up and be active and stuff. I am actually curious about something though, real quick. I want to see if the mic picks this up, or if I want to see, cause I want to stretch my back real quick. I want to twist my back, and I want to see if the microphone's gonna pick it up. This might sound. Okay. I got a lot less space than I normally do to stretch, but. No, it's not gonna back. It's not gonna freaking crack. Because why would it ever want to do that whenever I want it to do that? Yeah, I need to go stretch. I need to go take a run. I need to grab mail. I need to do all this, that, and the other. And I also need to put a big old bow tie on top. So I will see y'all. See y'all this Monday. I'll see y'all next Monday and this Monday for more. Yeah. Deuces, I guess. Peace. Peace out. Hey, peace out. Sorry, I gotta wait a second, because if I don't wait a second, then the thing's gonna just die, so. Let's just do this, so how's y'all's day going, huh?